Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Today is February 13, 2019. This is a midday market update. So let's go and take a look at the cash index and also the market internals. First of all, the oil is having a heck of a day. It was up over $1 earlier, but right now it's up 90 cents. Crude oil at $54, and gold is still kind of whipping around that 1313 area. It is sitting at 1315 and 20 or 10, 1315 and 10 cents there, and it is up $1.10, $1.20 now. So and the cash index on the Dow Jones is up 88 point at 25,513.99, and the S&P 500 is up 8.44 at 2753.18, and the Nasdaq 100 is up 20.96, and it is sitting at 7,035.54, and the Russell 2000 is up 2 and a 1/3 of a point, and it is sitting at 1,540.58, and the composite, the Nasdaq composite, is up nearly 20 point at 7,434.55, and the transportation is still putting a respectable gain today. Here it's up about 0.5%, up 51 points, sitting at 10,496.38. Okay, and so let's take a look at the internal. The market internal is positive today. Been positive for the last few days. The up-down volume at the New York Stock Exchange, not as quite strong as yesterday, but it is sitting at 1.84 in favor of the up volume, and the Nasdaq is 2.04, and the Russell is 1.15. And looking at the advanced decline, it opened nearly 1,400 more advancer than decliner near the open, shortly after the open, and now it's only sitting at 836. So the advancer is still running ahead of the decliner in the New York Stock Exchange. Likewise, in the Nasdaq, it opened somewhere around with more than 1,000 advancer. Right now, it's only 444 more advancer than decliner in the Nasdaq. And the cumulative tick is positive, not quite as strong as yesterday, but nevertheless it's positive. So is the cumulative tick in the Nasdaq. And as you can see on the ES, it basically opened out of range, and whipped around between the overnight high. Still, it haven't tagged the IB high yet, but it did come down on a liquidation break. We're going to take a look at that later on in the daily volume profile. We see that liquidation break, and came to the IB low, trying to get back into yesterday's value area high, and got rejected. So that's a good sign if you are looking for potential long on the upside. But the still got an afternoon trading goal remain, so anything could happen, and today is Wednesday OPEX, right? So in the Nasdaq, the NQ, same thing, open out of range, and it came back down, and tests got close to the value area high, and then pushed back up, tested the book to the IB low, and then came back in to the IB range and tested the IB low a few times. So right now is basically trading a little bit above the IB low. Right. So that's basically a quick look at the internal and the futures. And let's go and take a look at the ES on the daily candlestick chart, and you could see that it is put in a little bit like a shooting star, right? But again, we'll see what the afternoon will bring. Would it come up and fill up this this wick here on top here, or it will turn red and maybe come back in, and then come back and test this high volume area once again. But it is also bumping up close to the upper trend line on this short-term channel. But again, the target is still somewhere up here near the 2800. Whether it's going to pull back and then push up, or going to push up and then come back. But these levels here, I think I took off the 2655. The 2655 is the Fed Day level that we still keeping an eye on in the next retracement. Okay, so I'm looking at the volume profile. The volume profile is into this this range here, this balance zone between 2700 and 2800. So right now it's one time framing up. Again, it's putting a B-shape volume profile like yesterday, but the price action is reversed. So it's interesting to know. It's a little bit different, and we'll take a look, closer look when we get to the next chart. When we talk about the daily volume profile, you can see this market profile. It is coming up, close to these December 4th single print. So we'll keep an eye on those, if it's continue to push up. But there is quite a few, level down below that need to get tagged before it become overwhelming. Okay. So and let's go and take a look at the daily, and we could quickly look at the market profile. So far, the high came up and tagged the single point area on that was left behind on December the 4th, and also came down and tagged yesterday's poor high, but also put in a poor low. So while they tag that, so if we come over here and take a look at the volume profile, you note that yesterday's B formation, right, the distribution, okay, it came up, and then I guess the short try to push it down, or there is just overwhelmed buyers, and we got a little bit of a short covering, and it came up here and formed this this upper P, right? If you take a look at it from here, then it looked like a P, right? So we got that little short covering and pushing up there to help push the price up there. And then today, we basically opened and kind of got extended long, right? You see, so there got a little bit of a liquidation break. And now, I think the short is trying to pound this thing down. So we'll see what they get squeezed and push it back up and then get pinned down here, or the short actually going to win the day and maybe come down here and test this this high volume area that was put in yesterday near the volume point of control, and then pin it somewhere around this maybe 274.50, 275 somewhere on the SPY. So that's basically what we're looking at right now, and it is testing right near the IB low right now. So and the overnight low hasn't been tested yet, so we could see it come down and test the overnight low, and basically looking at this poor low here, then it'd be coming down to somewhere around tagging yesterday naked point of control from the volume profile also. So that is what it looks like. Hopefully your day is going well, and if you like this video and find it informative, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button, and be sure to click on that icon, that bell icon, so you get notification whenever I do a live video or whenever I upload a new video onto my channel. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.